Welcome to my video discussion for this week as I continue my interdisciplinary study of the concept of democracy. Today I will explore the covenantal roots of democracy. In this video we'll delve into how the biblical idea of covenant has profoundly influenced the development and evolution of democratic principles and institutions. By examining key historical and theoretical perspectives, we'll uncover the enduring impact of covenantal thinking on the moral and structural foundations of democratic societies. My first source, The Politics of Israeli Archaeology by Halot and Joff, illustrates the interplay between religion, state, and democracy. The article highlights how the Israeli state, despite its secular majority, ceded control over key aspects of life to religious authorities, reflecting the democratic principle of accommodating minority rights and religious freedoms within a predominantly secular framework. This compromise exemplifies how democratic societies balance collective national identity and individual or group rights. Still, it also illustrates the need for caution when dealing with a source that may have an obvious bias. However, my reason for including archaeology as a historical tool emphasizes that physical remains are an unbiased primary source. From this, a good archaeologist might help us glean more insight. Next, Daniel Elazar's The Political Theory of Covenant comprehensively explores the concept of covenant and its significant role in shaping political theory and practice. Elazar traces the historical development of covenantal thinking from ancient Israel to modern political philosophy, showcasing how covenantal ideas influence the formation of political communities and institutions, particularly in Western Europe and North America. The article emphasizes that covenantal liberty is not just the right to do as one pleases, but the liberty to pursue moral purposes, a concept essential for democratic societies where individual rights are balanced with collective responsibilities. Next, in Moses, Charisma, and Covenant, David Rappaport examines the foundational role of Moses in establishing a political community through the Sinai Covenant. Rappaport highlights how Moses' leadership and the covenant with God created a framework for governance based on mutual obligations and moral commitments rather than sheer power or tradition alone. This framework parallels the democratic principle of social contracts, where the governed consent to the rules and leaders, illustrating the balance between individuals, leadership, and collective governance crucial in democratic systems. Next and finally, Richard Neubauer's The Idea of Covenant and American Democracy explores the influence of Christian convictions on the development of American democracy. Niebuhr posits that the covenant idea, derived from the experience of social compacts by early Israelites, was extended to understanding the cosmos and then reapplied to social life and personal existence. This concept implies a social bound by promises and mutual commitments under God, emphasizing the moral dimension of governance and the responsibilities of citizenship. In conclusion, by examining these key sources, we've seen how the biblical concept of covenant has deeply influenced the development and evolution of democratic principles and institutions, from the interplay between religion and state to the moral foundations of governance. Covenantal thinking has shaped the very essence of democratic societies, emphasizing mutual consent, obligations, and the pursuit of common goals. Thank you for joining me in exploring covenantal roots of democracy. I hope this video has been interesting, and I look forward to your comments.